Car smashed. I thought last night was bad. Appreciate you guys watching. It's pretty safe right now, relatively speaking. Just wanted to bring you guys an update. Maybe we'll walk over here. There's a huge amount of protesters over here. Walking towards Fairfax. We have Trader Joe's completely graffitied. Helicopters overhead. Lots of helicopters. We have people being apprehended. Soon to be loaded in the van. We're here at Fairfax and 3rd Avenue. The protesters gutted a bus. Bus is gutted. We're here at 3rd and Fairfax. We have protesters to the south, back down there to the west, and a huge contingent to the east. I did want to show you they've graffitied the farmer's market. Got people all over the roofs. Farmer's market's defaced. The crowd earlier was pushing the police line back. We got a whole line coming in. So they're going to push this crowd out. Stay out of their way. Fairfax and 3rd, the skirmish line being ready to go in. even more people coming in. Here's a better shot of the bus that they destroyed. Cops going in. Whole bus is destroyed. So I'm going to push these guys back. We got a crowd throwing objects. Oh, we got rocks. We got rocks. I'm currently behind a store. It's like the police are firing non-lethal rounds. Subdued for the moment. Just wanted to show you guys what's going on here live. We got even more coming in. This is America in 2020. Yeah, these guys aren't playing around.
And photos.
I appreciate you guys watching. I'm going to get back to work. Stay safe.
Doing? How did you put together?
10 noaptea. Care e urgența? We got tear gas tonight. Hey! Hey!
Destruction in the Fairfax district, Los Angeles. Cop car smashed.
You've been camping.
Send me the next one.
Peachtree 9501, Peachtree at the public.
So,
Actually, it's going to be at Marlowe's Tavern, black male, blue shirt, blue jeans, black hat, sitting on the table. Callers advising this male threatening him, but he's refusing to leave. All units stand by for a lookout on a 49 perp. All units stand by for a lookout on a 49 perp. A black male in a gray shirt, light blue jeans. But he forced himself into a victim's home in Signal 49er. No weapons reported. He was last seen on Murphy Street. No further at 15:38 hours.
one radio.
23.
One, six.
I copy, okay. A response for Collier Road Northwest and Howell Mill Road. Paramedic Agent 23, response to Collier Road Northwest and Howell Mill Road. Respond to a 30-year-old female or accident with injuries. Time is 15:40 hours, operating Med 1.
5522 the radio.
Before?
Myself, 5532. I'll be headed out to Wellstar Douglas Hospital and 8954 Hospital Drive in Douglasville, Georgia, for 39.
Okay, yeah, I'll show you, man. Everybody get your 17 on the air, 647. At Johnson Road, engine 22, respond to North Virginia Place at Johnson Road, Northwest. A 10-year-old went from a fall. APD is on the scene, 10-28.
Sure, 22 en route. 2502 radio, you can pull it in code 12 for now.
2502, I copy code 12.
Oh, 2503A radio.
Could even get away with that. These are the problems that we were dealing with, systemic problems. And so I have been speaking. Joyce Shepard is our city council woman who just walked by. But we have been talking last night and today about actual policy and law changes and things that need to happen on many more deeper levels than just standing out here raising our fist and talking. We got work to do. And
Everybody's always asking, what's next? What's next? What's next?
What's next? What's next? What's next is you should have been in voting. Anybody that let some little bit of rain stop them, that was right. But we need to show up. When people say show up and let us hear what you have to say, show up and let them hear what you have to say. Don't just say we need to do something. In your mind, formulate something that you think we need to do. Talk to an elected official and tell them what you think they need to do and give them a timeline for when you think they need to do it. But biggest of all, and I saw this with Starbucks, when Starbucks said the other day that no person that works for Starbucks can wear a Black Lives Matter T-shirt or any kind of memorabilia, when they do allow the pink shirts when it's breast cancer, and they do allow pride shirts when it's pride. So I said then, I'm never going to Starbucks again. So it's got to be about dollars. A few days later, they reversed that stance because many more people said, I'm not going to Starbucks again. So we have to take and say to ourselves, what is our worth? Trillions of dollars of worth. Who are we going to spend our money with? Let's all decide to spend our money there. Who are we not going to spend our money with? Let's all decide not to spend our money there. And I think economics is going to be the way that we help turn this thing around.
So did you hear about July 4th through the 4th through the 7th?
Yes.
Are you going to be a part of that and not spending any money in the community or any other store?
I have been doing that since for the last 2 or 3 weeks. COVID helped with that. But I said to myself, this is economics. I'm going to spend my money where it's going to benefit my community. Thankfully, the Pittsburgh community has been 99.9% black since 1883. It is the oldest African-American community in the Southwest. And so we do a lot. My husband and I have been volunteering in that community for 20 years.
Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh, right down the street here. And so, it is about spending our money where money is welcomed, and spending our money where we can assist our own. And I think that that's the way that we're going to be able to turn these things around.
But we really appreciate you in the
Thank
community.
you.
We appreciate people like you.
Thank you.
Like-minded, who's making a difference for our young people.
I appreciate you.
Thank you so much. You're welcome. Yes. So, Ms. Shepard is going to be joining us. I'm sorry. Ms. Shepard, I believe, is going to be Senator Shepard is going to be joining us in a second. I appreciate you.
Come on right now.
Yeah, you come on.
Yes.
All right. No. It's fine. Oh, hi, how are you? Thank you. So we have here today. Oh, 1 second. He's telling me 1 second here.
Paramedic 30, respond to 2495 Jonesboro Road Southeast, cross of Hargis Street. Paramedic 30, respond to 2495 Jonesboro Road Southeast, cross of Hargis Street at Cleveland Avenue for an auto accident with injuries. Time out 1554.
Hey, how are you?
Our organization will give you free food. I want to make sure I feed you.
Wonderful. I really appreciate you very much. Thank you. So we're here live with Reverend Raymond Johnson.
Yes, from Mount Pilsen Baptist Church in Marion, South Carolina. I got up this morning 4 o'clock. I got up this morning about 3. I left 4 o'clock and drove all the way down here for the cause. We got a lot of our church folks down here. Got children, grandchildren, cousins down here and in college here. So we come to check on them.
All right.
Sometimes you got to get out of the pulpit where the money is good, the tithes is good. You got to get out and get on foot patrol and do God's will, and you get rewards from heaven.
Yeah, a lot of pastors in the community get questioned about that, you know, because they receive funds from a lot of the congregation, tithes and carrying on. But you rarely see them out in the community when something happens, when their presence is really needed, when prayer is really needed.
Come on, sister, that's it. That's it. And I got here and I sent out some calls to the pastor. And I know we got a lot of preachers here in Atlanta, and I think I met 2 since I've been here since 8 o'clock. And I just like to say to the minister here, these young people here, they're thirsty. They're thirsty for knowledge. They need some knowledge, and we got to get out there and help them. I can't do it alone. We need the teachers. We need the deacons. We need the choir. We need the missionary. We need everybody.
That's right. Especially amongst the larger churches.
That's right. Yes.
Come on out and lend a helping hand.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, it used to be about, when I came up, the Lord called me when I was 12 years old in the cotton field. And it used to be about saving souls. And now, but some of the preaching now, it's about how big a church I got, how much money I'm making of money. Right. So we got to get back to the basics, serving God.
Absolutely. Well, we sure appreciate you being out here amongst the people today.
Tell it with them. I get it. Okay, come on, there now.
If you wanted to say something to the younger folks.
Well, I'll say to the younger folks, listen at your parents. You get out there, some children tell you different things. Some people think that the kids think their parents don't know. Stay close to your parents. Your parents ain't gonna guide you wrong. And what did you learn when you was young? You might deviate from it, but always go back to what your parents taught you.
0166-0895. 0895.
A lot of the young folks out here are not being raised by their parents.
0895.
Absolutely right.
What do you say?
I'll say that it's hard. You got fathers out here, you know, and I know sometimes, and I'm not going to try to criticize, sometimes you break up and you can't get on, but put the love aside for the children. If you and her can't get along, those kids need a father in their lives. The kids need a mother in life. And sometimes a mother fight hard, but sometimes that power come from the daddy and help just kind of get together between you and her. Put outside the difference and think about the children. That's what's important.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Anything else you want to say before you leave us?
Just want to do God will, and I want to thank y'all for being here today and getting up and coming up here and taking us. Because we got to put a muzzle on these police. We got to put a silent on them. We can't let them keep killing our children. And then to the children out there, we got to stay away from the guns, and we got to stop trying to kill each other and talk this thing over with.
Well, thank you for coming by. I appreciate you.
And thank you for being nice and kind to me, you and your husband. Thank y'all.
Thank you. All right, so next in line, who do we have here? How are you? How are you?
Thanks for being here.
Thank
I'm
you.
Representative B. Wynn. I represent District 89, so it's City of Atlanta, DeKalb County. Yeah.
So B, I'm sorry, pronounce your last name again?
Wynn, like W-I-N.
Got you.
Yeah.
And your purpose here today, are you here to support?
Yes. I mean, I'm here to support the community and to also make sure that elected officials are responsive to the needs of people here in Georgia and across America. I think a lot of times there's a disconnect between what's happening at the city and state level. And we've been working a long time to address these things because we know that police brutality is not new. It didn't happen overnight. It's not just George Floyd. It's not just Rashard. But we are in a moment in which we all have to be here because we have to make sure that we do everything in our power to stop all these killings, not just from the police, but also in the case of Ahmaud Arbery, where we have these archaic laws that are based on oppression and white supremacy that allow people to literally chase after somebody and shoot them down.
That is absolutely absurd.
Yeah.
Yes, I do believe the laws need to be changed.
Yes.
What else can be done?
I think it has to be multiple parts, right? Because we need to change the laws at the city, we need to change the laws at the state and federal level. But for instance, some things that we don't really talk about as it pertains to this is what are we doing with our public schools? We've been taking money away from public schools, and it creates wider inequity, and that keeps happening every single year. And we criminalize children. I spent 10 years working in Atlanta and DeKalb public schools running after-school programming, and the discipline laws that are on the books doesn't give kids an opportunity to get the emotional support they need when they're facing problems at home. I mean, every kid, we have all been kids. Sometimes we lash out, sometimes we don't understand how to express our emotions, and sometimes we don't have the resources that we need. And it continues to place kids in a trajectory where they're not going to be able to graduate from high school, they're not going to be able to go to college, and it's just another part in the system that further makes the income equality wider, the racial disparities wider. I mean, it's in every single part of our system from top to bottom.
Absolutely. So what do you think about programs in the community, having something for these young folks to do so that they have a little guidance, even if it's not home with their parents, because a lot of them,
right,
as I was explaining before, don't have parents. They're raising themselves.
Yes.
What about programs in the community? What do you think about that?
I mean, I think that is important, and I think that is something that is achievable without having to pass any kind of legislation. It is not something that should be caught up in politics. The reality is it is. So if we look at our budget for the city and the state, where are we allocating our funding? Are we putting our funding towards things that do not need it? We consistently give corporations more money. We consistently give prisons more money. We consistently give big budgets to the police. But what are we doing as it pertains to education, economic investment, all the things that would create pathways for people? You know, there's a lot of pain out here. There's a lot of anger, and it's justified.
Yes, sir. So are you a fan of defunding the police? Do you think those funds can go elsewhere to help in communities like the ones that you're sitting in today?
Absolutely. When we look at the funding we allocate towards police, there are other things that we could use that money for. And when we even look at the instance of this, Rashad was asleep in his car, and I watched the video footage, and Rashad said, I can walk to my sister's house. And he does not actually have to take a breathalyzer. He has a right to say, no, I will not submit to a breathalyzer. He had an alternative plan, yet that still happened. And so as we're watching instances like this happen that could be avoidable, and we're watching everything that happened with the protests, the tear gassing, the arresting of protesters who are barricaded into parts of our city and then taken to our jail, I mean, we could be using those resources in much better ways. And honestly, the faster our city and our state responds to the needs of people, then we can quell some of these feelings that everybody is having. The reason everybody is angry is because there have been no viable solutions offered.
Well said. Well said. I think you touched on basically everything. And we appreciate you and your efforts.
Thank you. Thank you. I think it's just this behind us.
It's not smoldering over
there. Yeah.
We appreciate your time and your efforts.
Of course.
Supporting the cause.
Yeah.
People, being a voice for them, because a lot of times they don't have people speaking up for them.
Yeah.
Not enough people speaking up for them. And then you have a result like this because they don't know how to articulate or express themselves.
Right. They don't feel heard.
Exactly.
Right. And they need to be uplifted.
Right.
And we need to provide more opportunities for community and government to work hand in hand. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you for your work too, and for being here.
Paramedic Engine 1. Response to Washington Street Southwest at Jersey Avenue. Black male, red hoodie, blue jeans, down, reading unknown. He'll be en route at one time. 603. You want?
How are you?
You doing okay?
I'm good. I'm great. Don't be moving away from me.
Oh, no.
And what's your name?
My name's Antoine.
Antoine?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're from an organization, or you're representing yourself here today? What is your purpose of being here today?
Well, I'm an ATLian, born and raised here.
Okay.
Grady baby right down the street.
Hang on one second.
Yes, ma'am. How you doing?
Good work.
Are you staying cool? I see your girl.
En route, 1004.
Ain't nobody brought you no water, nothing like that?
Yeah, she Yeah, she actually said she put some over here somewhere. I don't see it, but she said she did.
Yeah, there was some right there. You might hold on. You might go right there. How long you been doing this? The little interviewing thing, you know.
Me, 15 years, him 37.
You got this down, right?
So we're back. I'm Anissa B here with MVP TV Network, and we're here with Anthony.
Antoine.
I'm sorry, Antoine.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know why I said Anthony.
I don't know why, because no, Antoine, you know, one of them.
Anthony, Antoine, it sounds very similar.
Oh, very similar,
sorry,
yes, ma'am.
We're here with Antoine. You're going to tell us why you're here today and what you're here in support of?
History.
History.
This is historical. Like, you got to think about it. I haven't seen that since the Civil Rights Movement. Just being down amongst our people and trying to figure out why we're here. You know, are we here because of the shooting? Just to come out here and be seen? Or are we here for something positive? And we need to see this. We need to be seen that it is a positive movement. If you look, I count the steps. They're exactly 125 feet from where he got pulled over to where he ended up dying.
Wow. So are you in agreement that maybe you should not be dead right now over being asleep in a drive-through or a fast food here?
Oh, totally. I mean, I can't speak for everybody else, but there have been times I've been tired of flipping the drive-through, so that could have been me. And that's the most important thing everybody got to recognize. These instances, whether you're white or black, this could be
Paramount Engine 21, respond to Forest Way Northeast at Peachtree Way. Paramount Engine 21, respond to Forest Way Northeast at Peachtree Way at the intersection, female 14, seizure, med 1, time 1606.
At a higher percentage rate
Paramedic 21, receiving responding.
or any other ethnic group.
Time
Yes, ma'am.
1606.
That in itself is a problem. Laws need to be changed. And we spoke about
That male never was in the street. He's on the sidewalk. He looked intoxicated. He just laid down. He's moving, so he's